Hi, we're the fat assholes that make fat content.
It's Phatdog content. With a PH.
It's all pretty fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. We are here today to talk about Patreon and why it is we needed to live.
This sounds like a classroom presentation. Our Patreon's been updated. There's been a lot of changes. And if you're already a patron, sorry for all the emails. That's my B. If you haven't noticed, we posted a lot of content on our Patreon. Some of it free for everybody.
Yeah, like literally dozens of posts.
All of Log Horizon Abridged, all of Slime Abridged so far, all of One Piece Alabasta Abridged, Shield Hero, the 2 episodes of Air Gear. Basically, all of our abridged content is now up there, and one of the major changes that spawned this was we found out about Streamable from some other friends in the community.
Yeah, like reactors.
Yeah, reactors, and we had a talk with them about like, you know, how good it was, how easy they were to work with, all those things. We covered our bases, and we were like, all right, cool. This way we don't have to put links out. You can just literally watch the video on our Patreon. Yeah. And we were like,
we also talked with our friends over at the Schmuck Squad, and they really gave some fantastic advice. So if you're not already subscribed to them, go check them out. They're real funny.
We have a lot of content coming out. That's not all the stuff that went up there. I posted a very long text post of like multiple paragraphs going into depth about all of our upcoming projects that we have, and you know, some of the internal mechanisms as to what's making that happen. Definitely, if you're a patron, you get a lot more behind the scenes, and we are going to focus more on that aspect of our Patreon as we go forward. At least once a month, we're gonna try and get you guys some in-depth updates on what's going on with all our projects. So we want to be as upfront with you guys as you can, because you are spending your hard-earned money on that, and we understand how precious that is.
So up until this point, meaning the last couple of days when we started sending out these updates, the Patreon was handled solely by me. And I have neglected it, and for that I'm sorry. Life has been kind of a bitch, and I have not been able to give the Patreon the time and the patrons the time they deserve. So for that I'm sorry, and with that, Richie has graciously agreed to help me keep things up to date and current so that the Patreon will no longer be neglected. So for those of you who have stuck it out with us, thank you so much, and we will do better.
Things should only get better from here, is the general thing.
Yeah.
We'll be able to be more active with the Patreon, and that's the important thing. Yeah, oh, if you haven't noticed, we also posted reactions. Moon has not seen a lot of anime.
And he voices for an anime abridged channel.
He auditioned for Slime abridged without ever seeing a single episode of Slime. The audacity of this man. But yeah, we've got a lot more of that kind of content. This is going to be patron-only stuff. So you have to be a Patreon to watch, or you have to be a patron
on
to
Patreon.
Watch on Patreon. We're just going to double up on this word. Yeah. Yep. We're going to void that word. Void. 90% of our conversations are just quoting other abridged series, let's be honest. Also, there is some stuff that I just learned about that I didn't know.
Yep. And again, that comes back to me just kind of assuming people knew shit and not sharing the information. So that's my bad.
You can literally pay for a year's subscription to our Patreon in one go.
Yep, and you get a 10% discount.
Yep. So if you're like doing the dollar tier, it's like just a little over $10 for the entire
Specifically,
year.
It's $10.80 American for the entire year, one-time payment.
So yeah, you can do yearly payments for those of you that are like, I don't know what I'm going to have from month to month. It's okay if you want to do it that way.
We have legit had some crazy bastards do the executive producer year-to-date one. Like, man, that's a hell of an email to wake up to, I tell you what.
So yeah, we have multiple tiers. We have $1, $5, $10, Is it 25 after that?
25, then it goes to 50, and then it goes to 100.
We honestly thought 50 was pushing it, and then
Yep.
there was somebody was like, why isn't there a $100 tier? We're like, why on God's earth would you spend that kind of money on us?
Like, it's there, but, like, even when we mention it, like, we both, and I've seen this on camera, we both fucking cringe when we see what our top tier is, because both of us are like, that is a lot of fucking money to be spending on us. We still love you for it, thank you, but yeah.
So that is what is currently going on for the Patreon right now. So if you would like to come by, check all that content out. There's a lot of it.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot, and you also get access to a bunch of cool Discord perks, and that's for every tier. And additionally, the $50 and $100 tiers get access to our private Discords where the projects are made.
We're always looking forward to bringing you better and better content. And Patreon is the place where we do that. We'll also be putting up polls and getting your advice for things. If you would like to join, please do so. It really helps us out, and it makes it where we can pay the editors and get projects out to you sooner. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, and stay fat.